Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 speed build today. So today, I am building a house for my Not So Berry challenge for Generation 2 Rosita Thornberry, the one and only Rosita Thornberry. So I am almost done with Generation 1, and with Generation 2, it becomes a whole new aspect of what I'm going to be doing for that generation. Like, I'm literally I'm like one level, career level in the scientist career just to complete Generation 1, just to start Generation 2 right off the bat. Like, honestly, Generation 2 is so close, I can almost taste it. Like, it's right there. I just gotta get to it, okay? Okay. So, if you don't know what the rules are, I will have the rules linked down below in the description. But also, if you don't know who created the challenge, it was created by my two friends, Kayla, always Little Simsy, and Zoe, always Simming. I will link their stuff down below in the description if you want to check them out. They're pretty cool. Let's just be real here. They're pretty cool. So, anyway, so this house is a mid-century modern house in Oasis Springs, and I do love, you know, mid-century modern. It's all I build really because, you know, it's my style and I love it, and I just want to live, breathe, and die in one of those type of architecture houses because it's literally the best thing ever. Like, you know, let me just name a few houses that are based off of mid-century modern. You know, The Incredibles house was mid-century modern. The Brady Bunch, mid-century modern. Kim Possible, mid-century modern. Mad Men, a whole theme, a whole show about mid-century modern, the 1950s. Hello. It just could not get any better than that. Like, blessed out of this world. Like, honestly, it's the best thing ever. So, best believe, I will achieve that goal and I will make it happen. Anyway, so this house took me about an hour and a half. I don't know if I said it already, but it took me an hour and a half to do. It's up on the gallery called Mid-Century Quarry on the gallery. But if you want to check out my origin ID, it's SpringSims. I am stuttering all over the place. I need to talk slower. I have a problem with that. Okay, let me just, you know, point out my flaws today. You know, okay, I talk fast. That's a problem. I say today at least 3 times in every single video that I do. That's, you know, that's another problem too. People listen too slow. That's not my problem. That's other people's problem too. But, you know, that's me. That's my life. What's yours? So, calm down. Everything's fine. Everything is fine in the world. Not really, because the world is being destroyed. Okay, so so I wanted to keep this house, you know, rose theme as much as possible, because for Generation 2 the theme is rose, and I thought, you know, red, pink, light red, light pink, whatever pink it is, I don't care. I just chose red and I like that color, so I picked with it. And so, with that being said, I kept the bath and the bedroom, and as well as the kitchen, kind of a red and white theme, mostly just because it just fit that way, and I liked how it looked, so I kept it. So, you know, that's what it is. And oh yeah, and I also put like a splash of red and other colors inside the house as well. But I did place a basement downstairs because, you know, in Generation 2, you can only have one kid, not one, not two, not 5 billion, one child. So I decided to put a room, like an empty basement room downstairs in the basement, just because, you know, I feel like for Generation 3, because for Generation 3, you have to master the rocket ship and the Haydenist skill, and I thought, let's place something downstairs or upstairs for Generation 3, so that'd be kind of easy. Because what I usually do for this Not So Berry challenge is that I basically, now that I realize, is that for Generation 1, I was working on Generation 1 and 2 at the exact same time, and so I was kind of like working double the challenge, which was awesome, but also hard, but it was easy for me. So I think for Generation 2, what I'll do is the same exact thing, where I work on Generation 2 and 3 at the exact same time, because whenever Generation 3 is a child, I can work on her, you know, her mental skill, and that will benefit to her later in life as a teenager, working on her Haydenist, you know, rocket ship skill. Just things that she has to do as she does as a kid will benefit her as a teenager, which will be really good. So, for Generation 2, if you don't know the rules, I will just say them now. I want to read the description and everything, just, you know, it's a Generation 2 house, so I gotta say Generation 2 things here. So for Generation 2, it says, you had everything you desired as a child, but you were always longing for more. As an adult, you have a hard time committing to relationships as you're so focused in your career. If we had a workaholic trait in The Sims 4, you would have it. You have absolutely no material instincts whatsoever, but you still love your child with all your heart. See, now that's just so thoughtful. I love that. It's so good, so good. So for the traits, you have to be hot-headed, snob, and romantic. The aspiration is serial romantic. The career for this generation is politician. For what's it called? For city living, that's one of the careers in city living that you have to choose from. The rule says only have one child, master the politician career, and complete the serial romantic aspiration. Leave someone at the altar and get married as an elder. So for Rosita in my generation, with my not so bad challenge, is that she's basically almost done with the serial romantic aspiration. Like I basically am almost, and I'm on level 3 of that aspiration. All I have to do is basically kiss 7 other Sims. I also have to have at least, yeah, just kiss 7 other Sims to get to level 4, and then I'll be able to, you know, work on level 4 as I'm a young adult and as an adult as well, and maybe just maybe as an elder too if we get that far. And I really like that as well. And with the politician career, I feel like with the charisma skill, because Rosita is at level 10 now, which is pretty great, and I'm glad that she is, because that will benefit her, you know, securing votes, securing bids, getting money from local people in the neighborhood, just things in general as well, and basically getting bargains and getting discounts and whatnot at the food stands in San Myshuno whenever she goes to the city every now and then. And I feel like that's just good for her and me, because I will be broke by the end of this Let's Play. Let's be real here. Let's be real. We will be broke. So I just want to say that this Let's Play, this challenge actually is pretty cool. I honestly adore it. It's like, I feel like that this challenge is more of a fun, chillax challenge, because it's like one of those challenges that you just get to do whatever you want, but also there's rules to it, but you get to play for the game. You get to play the game for what it is, and you get to play with stuff that you haven't played before or used before or haven't tested out before. Like the politician career and the scientist career, and like the other careers as well, I really haven't experienced them before. All I have, like for the scientist career, I played a little bit with the scientist career when Get to Work came out, like a long time ago, but I never really like completed it because it felt so repetitive and it just didn't seem right. So I left that alone, and I didn't complete it after that. And so with the politician career, I did play that a little bit, but didn't really experience as its like own career as playing with one sim with that one career by itself. And so I feel like what this right here will be easier. Like one career at a time is a lot easier than playing with like 5 other careers in one Let's Play. Just didn't seem right. And so that's why I didn't do city living. Well, I kind of did, but ended that abruptly and just didn't seem right. And so now I'm doing Not So Berry, and I love it a lot. So like I said, link down below to their channels and their Tumblrs, because they're pretty cool, and I like this challenge. Check it out, it's pretty cool. Anyway, wow, I've recorded this voiceover about, you know, 4 times in a row already, and honestly, I mess up every single time. So like I said, I talk too fast and I speak like 50 miles per minute, and it's so hard for me to really comprehend of what I'm really saying. And so I need to slow down and breathe. Like I need to breathe. I have asthma. I need to take my inhaler. I just need to just slow my roll, or I will pass out and die. Okay. So I want to like say for Generation 3 is that my plans is to play with Generation 2 and 3 at the exact same time. So whenever she has her first child, is that whenever she becomes like, because I know in like as a toddler, it really helps with, like, you know, the imagination skill, all the skills for as a toddler. It really helps if you max them all out. And once your toddler ages up into a child, they will have some like set skills like already when they age up, which will be really great for us as a child, so we can work on our, you know, our mental skill, our social skill as well. Because with that being said, because you have to be an astronaut in Generation 3, and so I feel like with that being, you know, working on your rocket ship, your charisma, your social skill, it just works all in its favor, and I love that, and I just can't freaking wait for Generation. I'm just happy, okay? I'm just really happy. Oh, I want to tell you a story about this thing. So I start school on Monday. That's gonna be a lot of fun, because I start school on Monday, back again, working full-time. Well, no, I technically work part-time at my school, and I also, you know, I'm a full-time college student here. That's fun. And I'm in like basically my last year of college technically, because I'm graduating in May. So that's gonna be a lot of fun, and hopefully I'll have stories for you to tell, and that should be fun too. But nevertheless, because once I graduate from this college, I'll be going to another college afterwards, and then, you know, more schooling, yay, and then I'll be out in the real world learning things and having fun and making money and whatever. Stress, adulting is weird. Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. So like I said, I'm 21. I go to college. I'm a full-time student. I work for a living. Well, not really. No, actually I don't, because I live with my parents. Anyway, like I said, full-time student, part-time worker, full-time YouTuber, basically part-time graphic designer, freelance, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's my life. And I get stressed sometimes. Oh, I want to also say, when I first started this channel right here, SpringSims, when I first started SpringSims channel, this channel right here that you're watching, when I first started back in 2014, funny story. Okay, let's be real here. I had 2 jobs. I was working, I was working 2 jobs. I was a full-time student, and I was uploading daily on YouTube. Yay! Can you tell that I was stressed back then? Because I was literally so stressed out of my mind. I did not know how to comprehend. So, but now I feel like that YouTube has helped me cope with my stressness, helped me with a lot of things, you know, life in general, and trying to comprehend on how to live my life to the fullest and just be, you know, calm, cool, and collected. But that's not true, because I'm never calm, cool, and collected. You know, that's my life. That's me. So YouTube has helped me a lot, and you guys have helped me a lot as well, and the simming community has helped me a lot as well, and I've met a lot of new people in the simming community, and I've met new friends, and it's so much freaking fun, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Can you tell that I'm excited? Because I really am. It's just a passion of mine, The Sims, recording, uploading to YouTube, making new friends, meeting new people, and just all around The Sims is just my favorite thing to do every single day, because I upload daily. Okay, because like I said, okay, it's something that I like to do on the day. It keeps me sane, it keeps me sane, it keeps me preoccupied, it keeps me motivated, it keeps me productive, and it just gives me something to do when I'm bored, or whenever I just want to do something fun related, because I live on the computer. I do things on the computer because I'm going to school to become a graphic designer, and so, you know, I'm on the computer a lot, sitting here all the time, 12 hours a day sometimes. It's just that's what I do. And, you know, I record, I make graphics, I stream, hopefully soon. I'll get back in the stream very soon. But like I said, I go to school, I make graphics, I record YouTube videos. It's all around fun. And if you want to start a YouTube channel, you know, you do it because it's fun and it keeps you sane, okay? It just helps. It really does help a lot. It helps people, you know, learn things. You know, it helps people be, you know, business people, because sometimes eventually people end up making this their full-time job, and then they become entrepreneurs. They have a book and just have this other random stuff going on in their life, and it becomes so successful and so freaking cool that it just comes out for the better. It's just so rewarding to be a YouTuber. Okay, but then like there's like disadvantages and advantages being a YouTuber that I won't get into, because it's just too much to talk about, and I don't have enough time to talk about that, because I literally only have 2 minutes left to talk, and you know me, talking 50 miles per minute will not help get my point across about being a YouTuber and life in general. So like I said, if you want to check out if you want to check out the Not So Berry rules, I will link them down below. But if you want to catch up on my Not So Berry series, I will leave the playlist down below in the description below, along with my other social media links like my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, Pinterest. Like I have every single social media, which is probably a bad thing, because somehow I'm keeping on top of everything, which is weird, because some people just don't have the time for that, and I don't have the time for that at all. But I make it work. I make my schedule work to fit my needs, because I upload daily. I try to fit my schedule around that. I try to, you know, do a lot of things to, you know, at least upload 1 video a day, sometimes 2, maybe sometimes 3 if I'm lucky, because sometimes I upload way more than usual, and that rarely happens, because I usually upload 1 video, maybe 2 videos, but more than that will possibly be not likely, but we'll see. Who knows? Like I said, I'm just happy, and I have so many ideas for this channel, because I'm revamping everything at this moment in time, because I'm making a new channel banner and just new things in general. But you know, I can talk about that in the next speed build, probably on Sunday, which I'll have a collab with Thomas TV. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. As always, you can go and download this house on the gallery. It's called Mid-Century Quirky. My origin is SpringSims. Like I said, I upload every single day. And I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!